Hey everyone, welcome back to English Canvas, your go-to place for learning English while exploring amazing stories from history. Today we're diving deep into the life of Thomas Alva Edison, the man who lit up the world, literally. You probably know him as the guy behind the light bulb, but trust me, his story is so much bigger and more inspiring than that. This video is perfect for English learners because we're going to break down Edison's incredible journey in a way that's easy to follow, with some fascinating means very interesting or captivating, facts and advanced vocabulary to boost your skills. By the end, you'll not only know all about Edison, but also have some cool new words to show off. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's get started. Ready to be inspired? Let's dive into the world of Thomas Edison, the extraordinary life of Thomas Alva Edison. Learn English with a legend. Who was Thomas Edison? Imagine a small town in Ohio, USA, in the 1840s. Horse-drawn carriages, candlelit homes, and a curious little boy named Thomas Alva Edison. Born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio, Edison was no ordinary kid. He was a dreamer, a question asker, and a future luminary. Luminary means a person who inspires or shines brightly in their field. Let's break down who he was and why his story matters. Early life facts. Edison was the youngest of 7 children in a lively, bustling family. He only went to school for a few months. His teacher called him addled, meaning confused, so his mom homeschooled him. Talk about a lucky break. By age 10, he was reading science books and setting up a mini lab in his basement to do experiments. At 12, he started working, selling newspapers and snacks on trains. That's what we call initiative. Initiative means taking action without being told. What made Edison stand out? It was his relentless. Relentless means never stopping or giving up. Curiosity. He wanted to know how everything worked, from trains to chemicals. Have you ever been curious about something and just had to find out more? That's the spark that drove Edison. English tip. Try using relentless in a sentence. For example, I'm relentless about learning English because I practice every day. Share your sentence in the comments. Section 2. The Young Entrepreneur. Let's zoom in on teenage Edison. By his teens, he wasn't just a curious kid. He was a prodigy. Prodigy means a young person with exceptional talent. He was inventing, working, and making money while most kids were in school. Let's see how he got his start. First jobs and inventions. At 15, Edison became a telegraph operator. Telegraphs were like the 1800s internet, sending coded messages over wires. He got so good he could send and receive messages faster than almost anyone, learning about electricity along the way. At 19, he invented a device to improve telegraph signals and sold it for $40,000. A colossal means huge or massive amount in the 1860s. Edison's mindset. He was a maverick. Maverick means someone who does things their own way, ignoring the usual path. He practiced frugality. Frugality means being careful with money to achieve a goal, saving earnings to buy lab equipment. He took risks, like moving to big cities for opportunities. Edison teaches us to start small, but think big. When learning English, you might feel nervous about speaking, but every word you try is a step forward. What's a small step you've taken toward a big goal? Share it in the comments. Section 3. The light bulb moment. Now, the invention that made Edison famous, the light bulb. But it's not as simple as Edison invented the light bulb. The story is intriguing. Intriguing means fascinating or mysterious. Let's break it down. The challenge. In the 1800s, people used candles or gas lamps, which were dim and dangerous. Other scientists made electric bulbs, but they burned out fast or cost too much. Edison's mission? A practical, affordable bulb for everyone. The breakthrough. Edison tested thousands of materials, from bamboo to wires, for the perfect filament. In 1879, his team created a bulb that glowed for 13 hours. By 1880, it lasted 1,200 hours. This was a monumental means huge and impactful achievement. The bigger picture, Edison built power stations and wiring to deliver electricity to homes and cities. His work made streets safer and factories more productive, changing how people lived. Edison failed over 1,000 times but said, "I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's perseverance. Perseverance means continuing despite difficulties. In English learning, mistakes like forgetting a word are part of the process. What's a mistake that helped you grow? Tell us below. Section 4. The Wizard of Menlo Park. By the 1880s, Edison was the Wizard of Menlo Park, named after his groundbreaking lab in Menlo Park, New Jersey. A hub of innovation. Innovation means creating new ideas or methods. Let's explore this magical place. Why Menlo Park mattered. It was the first research and development lab with a team of engineers, chemists, and more. They worked on hundreds of projects, earning over 400 patents. It was like a playground for ideas where creativity thrived. Key inventions. Phonograph, 1877. Recorded and played sound, shocking people as a talking machine. Kinetoscope, 1890s. An early movie viewer, kicking off the film industry. Telephone improvements made phones clearer for better communication. Edison was a visionary. Visionary means someone who imagines a better future. Seeing a world of electricity and entertainment. What's your vision for the future? Try using visionary in a sentence in the comments. Section 5. Lesser-known inventions. Okay, everyone knows about the light bulb and phonograph, but Edison invented so much more. Let's shine a light on some of his lesser-known creations that show his versatility. Versatility means the ability to do many different things well. The electric pen, 1875. This was like an early tattoo gun used to make stencils for copying documents. It was a hit with offices and even inspired modern tattoo technology. Shows Edison's knack for solving everyday problems. The carbon microphone, 1877. Improved telephone sound quality, making voices louder and clearer. Became a standard in phones for decades, helping connect the world. Fun fact, it's still used in some microphones today. The alkaline storage battery, 1901. A rechargeable battery for electric cars and trains. Though not widely used then, it laid the groundwork for modern batteries in your phone or laptop. Proves Edison was thinking about sustainability. Sustainability means using resources wisely for the future. These inventions show Edison's ingenuity. Ingenuity means cleverness and creativity. He didn't just focus on big ideas, he tackled small problems too. For English learners, this is a reminder. Mastering small skills like learning new words builds up to fluency. What's a small English skill you're working on? Share it below. Section 6. Challenges and Controversies. Edison wasn't perfect. Nobody is. His life had challenges and controversies that make his story more human. Let's dive in. The War of the Currents. Edison pushed DC, direct current, for electricity, believing it was safer. Nikola Tesla backed AC, alternating current, which traveled farther. Edison used propaganda. Propaganda means biased information to influence opinions, to make AC seem dangerous, but AC won. Work-life balance. Edison worked up to 20 hours a day, leaving little time for his 2 wives and 6 kids. His motto, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration," shows his work ethic, but balance matters. Taking credit. Some say Edison took too much credit for his team's work. Collaboration was key to his success. This teaches us to value teamwork, whether in school or learning English. Mistakes are part of growth. In English, you might mispronounce words, but each try makes you better. What's a mistake you've learned from? Drop it in the comments. Section 7. Edison's influence on modern innovation. Edison didn't just change the 1800s. He shaped the world we live in today. His ideas inspired modern technology and entrepreneurs. Let's explore his enduring means lasting a long time, impact. Tech foundations. Edison's electrical systems power our homes, offices, and cities. His phonograph led to music streaming, and his kinetoscope inspired Netflix and YouTube. His batteries are ancestors of those in electric cars like Tesla, inspiring innovators. Entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk admire Edison's ability to turn ideas into reality. His research lab model is used by companies like Google and Apple for teamwork and innovation. He showed that resilience means bouncing back from setbacks, is key to success. Lessons for us. Edison's story encourages us to experiment and take risks, like trying a new English phrase. His teamwork reminds us to learn from others, like joining a study group. His vision inspires us to set big goals, like becoming fluent in English. Think about it. What modern invention do you love? Maybe your phone or favorite app. Edison's spirit of invention lives on in those. What's an idea you'd love to bring to life? Share it in the comments. Section 8. Edison's Legacy. Edison passed away on October 18, 1931, but his impact is everywhere. From lights to movies, his ideas changed the world. Let's wrap up with why he's still a legend. Edison's achievements. He held 1,093 patents, an astounding means shocking or impressive, number. His inventions fueled the Industrial Revolution, transforming daily life. His teamwork model inspired modern innovation. Life lessons. Stay curious. Edison never stopped learning. Keep exploring new words and ideas. Embrace failure. Mistakes are stepping stones to success. Dream big. Edison reimagined the world. What's your big dream? When Edison died, people dimmed their lights to honor his legacy. Legacy means the lasting impact someone leaves. Next time you turn on a light or watch a movie, think of him. What a journey! Thomas Edison was a dreamer, a worker, and a trailblazer. Trailblazer means someone who paves the way for others. His story shows that with curiosity and hard work, we can achieve anything. Recap our vocab. Fascinating, luminary, initiative, relentless. Prodigy, colossal, maverick, frugality, intriguing, monumental, perseverance, innovation, visionary, propaganda, versatility, sustainability, ingenuity, enduring, resilience, astounding, legacy, trailblazer. Pick one, make a sentence, and share it in the comments. If you love this, smash that like button, subscribe, and share with a friend learning English. Who should we cover next? Nikola Tesla or Marie Curie? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and keep learning, dreaming, and staying curious. See you next time. Bye.